beginning of the shift, the first thing we're going to want to do is turn our heaters on to give it a little bit of time to heat the material up prior to the machine pumping anything. And the next thing we want to do is make sure that our air pressure to the back of the machine is on and get our agitator going so that it can get a head start on mixing the material up. I'll just turn that off for now just because it's already agitated and I don't want to have to speak over it. Next thing we're going to do is just turn the power onto the machine. Wait for the screen on the advanced display module to power up. It's going to load for about 10 or 15 seconds. Just stop it, yeah. So once we're started up, we boot up into operator mode, and all we have to do is get our MD2 valve ready for operation. So we're going to take our night cap off. And depending on whether we're doing a ratio check first or jumping into mixing material, we throw our ratio check nozzle on. And we would take just a couple of strokes just to get the material primed through, and any of the grease that we put on the night before pumped out of the front of the nose. Off, yeah, and discard that. Gonna get a clean rag, and we just basically want to clean as much of the material off as we can. And we are going to take one shot of material, a small shot, just to get any material that may have built up in the nose there. We're just going to take a small shot and then give it another wipe.
Won't that like force stuff into the part
Nope.
B?
When you are dispensing through the mixer, you're dispensing into a slightly pressurized environment. So if there's any lack of pressure, it's going to push up into the other side. But when you dispense into atmospheric, just out into the open, it's able just to flow past versus push it up into the B side. So I'm just wiping sideways to pull material off, so you're not getting any blockage there.
Okay.
And then I just take our tube of grease here. So grease, it's non-moisture containing grease. Just take a tiny little bit of that stuff, put it on our night cap on the inside, and that's just so that any bit of material that's still left on the nose is blocked off from the moisture of the air. I'm just going to stick that on at the end of the nose. Use our night cap. Doesn't have to be cranked on there, just hand tight enough to hold that piece in place. And then we're going to come over to the machine. Yep. But we're going to...
Where's it now? Oh, okay.
It's going to retract on us. We could even just leave it to retract. But I'm going to retract it. Basically, I'm going to turn the air pressure to the machine off.
Will it not, if you take the air pressure, will it not retract on its own?
No, it's a double acting air cylinder, so it's not a spring return. It's air on front, air on back, so it does need to be air pressed back. Turn our power off, and then our heater is going to go back down to the 0 mark.
We can't leave the heater, or if we unplug it.
Yeah, no.
If you unplug it, you can leave the 5 at midnight or at